The best stocks for February 2026 are in a handful of sectors. This isn't 2025 when AI was the wave. This isn't 2024 when Bitcoin started to go absolutely wild. Sure, Bitcoin could go back above $100,000, but I have a handful of stocks right now that I'm going to jump into on my computer here with the charts and show you these in real time so you can get a handle on these before February 2026. I'm not a financial advisor. This is now financial advice, but let's see what's going on here. So here are the stocks. You can see them on the left side of the screen here, and this is NVIDIA. I don't think NVIDIA is worth looking at right now, so I'm not going to talk about it, but these are the biggest stocks ranked by dollar volume, so how many dollars are traded each day. So this is Micron. It trades $6 billion actually, and it's pulling back a little bit. This is a memory stock. So what happened was memory went on a big run. Sam Altman wanted a ton of memory for OpenAI. It was rumored, so that drove up demand, and all these stocks went on a big run. This one is still consolidating near the top. I think it can go up significantly higher. Could be wrong, but that's why I'm giving you all my best ideas in one video for February 2026. TSM just has to get through earnings, but forming a flag here. This is Taiwan Semi. It's a semi name. The other semi names, LRCX, KLAC, they went on a slight pullback recently. TSM, of course, NVIDIA and AMD, not super favorable right now, but TSM is definitely setting up and holding up well, whereas those other ones are either too extended or not look like they're going to go up. BABA broke out of this long base, change of character here. Definitely want to keep an eye on BABA if it can consolidate. It's Chinese stock, and I do think there's opportunity in that sector, which has been overlooked for a couple years as people were worried about investing in China. Robinhood forming this long flag here. We'll see when this actually breaks. If it can break before earnings, that'll be great, so you don't have to hold into earnings. Great opportunity with a low risk reward, move to the upside. They're taking more custodial accounts, taking more inflows from people who are inheriting money, from people who are investing for the first time. It's covering all the bases like a traditional brokerage. SATS is a space stock. It's running with the SpaceX rumored IPO. Does have to pull back a little bit right here, but I would definitely keep an eye on this stock. TXN is Texas Instruments. It's coming over this base right here at 190 up to this $200 psychological level, and I definitely think that this company has a lot more than just a scientific calculator or whatever it's known for in the consumer world. It's a slow-moving stock, but it's a great risk-reward opportunity there. Caterpillar, formerly a machinery company, they're actually building turbines for data centers. So keep an eye on this stock. It held up significantly well over this all-time high and bounced back even as the market is falling. WDC is another memory stock, similar to Seagate or Micron, and it's holding up. A lot of strength, and its friend SanDisk just went on a miraculous run and is overextended, so I think WDC is the better stock. QBTS is a quantum name. Quantum, of course, went on a massive run with RGTI, QUBT in the past, and now with IONQ, QBTS is shaping up. I think QBTS is the best looking one. You can see, it doesn't get much better than this in terms of tightness and opportunity to get great risk reward. SLB is an oil stock. This stock has already run some, but if it can pull back, there could be an opportunity to get in. Oil has impressively, these oil companies have gone up even when it would seem that there's been a bit of conflict, and that conflict would indicate less buying interest. But Baidu, also interesting in the China sphere. It's the Chinese Google, holding up, big flag here. Watch this one build out to the side. Great opportunity there if it can keep over this high from October. CLSK, Clean Spark, definitely want to keep an eye on this. It's in the realm of Bitcoin miners turn data center play. Let this build out to the side. It's significant volume today. So you can see it built this base back in December. Probably want to just leave it alone if it does that again. It looks like that's not how this stock likes to consolidate, and before a move up, move down there. So if it can build out a flag, though, similar to QBTS, keep that one on watch. Starbucks is just starting to break out. This is a massive base. They did have a CEO change in 2025, and it's finally breaking out even as retail suffers, so keep an eye on that. AVAV is an aerospace name, drone name. Keep an eye on this one. It needs to pull back. It's a little extended, but definitely keep that on watch. Barrick, I've been talking about a lot in recent videos. I know you new subscribers and original subscribers, you really like the videos where I use the charts, I think, and where I just talk off the cuff freeform. So I'll go back to that. Let me know if that's what you want down below. I'm also trying to make these videos a little more professional, just so people click and stay and watch and subscribe who don't know if the information is good yet, or aren't sure that this is a serious endeavor where we actually try to do really well in the market. So Barrick has done well since I've mentioned it. It might be a little extended here. It's hard to buy gold when it's up so high. Same deal with silver. Got to let it rest. Teradyne, another stock forming a flag up here. Keep that on watch. I don't think it's the most exciting stock, but because it's channeling, it'll be a little difficult to find an entry, but definitely looks to be forming something that resembles a flag. It just happens to be a flag that's sort of pointed upward, which makes it a little more difficult, but great spot right now, depending on when you see this video. Cipher, another miner turned data center play. Keep an eye on this one. Definite breakout potential and holding up even as the market sells off. Chemical name Albemarle. It's gone on a great run. Needs to pull back a little bit, but keep an eye on that. This biotech name RVMD could offer an opportunity to the upside. Fix, similar to Starbucks. Big base. This is a little bit less of a base than Starbucks, but little weakness today. But if it can hold this 1030 level, could definitely have a big move to the upside. And this is construction stock. Construction is, very much needed for all these data centers. HCA is a healthcare name, building out a shelf here. If it can get above here before earnings, keep an eye on that. Microchip, another pivot point here, up around 75. In the semi space, again, this is one of those less, well-known names. Not an NVIDIA, not even a, Intel or SMCI. So keep an eye on Microchip if it can hold. SCCO, copper is going to pull back at some point, but it hasn't happened yet. So if you can get a quick risk reward opportunity on Southern Copper, there's a stock idea. ON, another semiconductor play. Keep an eye on this one as it builds out above that 62 level. ODFL holding up around 173 if you can get into there before earnings. Old Dominion, they do freight. You've probably seen their trucks. CHRW, this one's channeling up, but keep an eye on this one before earnings. Humana, this is another healthcare stock. Just a little base pivot here. If it can get above this 280 and 300 will be the real test for that one. Home builders have gone on a run. BLDR is the stock of choice to play those. Keep an eye on this one. See if it can hold this level and get over this resistance support from October. NVMI, another semi name. This one needs to pull back a little bit. It's channeling, so it makes it difficult, but it's a little bit less liquid, so could have greater moves. Restoration Hardware, also channeling, a little bit of a failure as I record this video, but it definitely looks like that could go up in the near future. So I don't want to get too enthusiastic about these names. I know there's a lot of great channels for you guys to watch that have a lot of enthusiasm, but I want to make sure I give you the ideas that I think are the most likely to succeed. So hopefully that list does it for you. If you like these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and let me know in the comments the type of videos you want. If you want to trade with me, head over to stockscommunity.com, $25 trial.